Hey guys. Okay, so I've been doing some different things in September to really boost my business, and I've heard from some of you all that you may be struggling a little bit or you're ready to jump back in and make something of this, and I can say that now could be the best time to jump back in this. It may not produce what you want it to produce in a sense of potential loyal customers and potential distributors, because this is what we call sowing the seeds time. Halloween costumes, candy, Thanksgiving holidays, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, presents, Christmas, all that's coming up. So people are being tight on their money right now. But I've been told by other ambassadors, and they've promised that if you can stick to your guns, if you can be as, consistent as possible, every single day, 7 days a week, between now and December, your boom is going to be huge between January and April, when people are getting taxes and they're making their New Year's resolutions for better health, better body, better weight, better financial stability, all that stuff. And so I have some things that I've been doing and some ideas that have really helped basically jumble up my Facebook algorithm. Facebook has an algorithm where if I'm posting about wraps all day long, it's going to group me with people who are posting about wraps. If I'm posting hashtag it works all the time, it's going to group me with people who are hashtagging it works. And those aren't really people that I want to see in my timeline. I love you guys as a team and as fellow distributors and wrap sisters and wrap brothers and all that, but I don't necessarily need to see what you're doing on Facebook. If I wanted to, I could go hunt you down, find you, and look through your profile and stuff like that. And so I want the other 500 people on my Facebook to be able to see I'm the wrap girl. I'm their It Works girl. If they want to lose weight, if they want to get healthy, if they want to tone, tighten, and firm, if they want to have more energy, I want to be that person that they come to. And so I have been working for the past month, and it really started like the first 2 weeks in September, and then I've done a little bit more the third week of September on messing up my Facebook algorithm. And so I want to show you some of those tips and show you some of those things on how I did that to get people who were not seeing my posts to start seeing my posts. And on the flip side, I'm seeing their posts. So if they're a potential loyal customer, potential distributor, I can go through, like, comment, and keep them in my newsfeed. And I'll explain that here in a minute. So I have said this probably in 2 or 3 different videos. I've said it on Facebook, different things like that. But I'm going to be honest, I don't know if it's sticking. They say, like, you may look at it and be like, well, I don't have time for that. I have 1,000 friends and I don't have time to do this, or I can't do that right now. I'll do it tomorrow, and you keep putting it off and you keep putting it off. Guys, this is what has worked for me. It's not busy work. It's work. I know you've heard us say there's no BV in cleaning, there's no BV in laundry, there's no BV in TV. There is BV in what these tips are that I'm fixing to tell you, because it is going to produce people in front of you who have not seen your posts. It's going to produce people that you can see and start liking and commenting and forming a relationship with those people. And so I want you to keep that in mind. You can break it up and fit it into your schedule however you need to. When I worked full-time, I used my 15-minute breaks, my 30-minute breaks. Sometimes I would use a red light. I would do it while I was watching TV at night, because at the time, I didn't really have time for a power hour. I didn't have time to just sit down and do all of it all at once. So I had to do it as I could, and I felt like I was swimming. I was treading water. I was spinning my wheels, because sometimes it would produce things and sometimes it wouldn't. And then I would get to where I was messaging and following up with the same people every single week, or every single month, and I wasn't getting anywhere. Those people were blowing me off, or they couldn't afford it for whatever reason, and so I wasn't getting anywhere. My potential loyal customer list wasn't growing. My potential distributor list wasn't growing. And to be honest, I didn't even have a list. The list was in my head. So I printed off the hundreds list that's in the back of your eSuite on your website, and I made one page for DTs, potential DTs, and one page for potential loyal customers. And that is what has kept me grounded and showed me the people that I need to follow up with. I thought, oh, I'll just go through my instant messages, and I'll just go through my text messages, and I'll just do a whole bunch of follow-ups like once a month or once every 2 weeks. Sometimes it worked. I got responses. Never got anybody signed up. Never got any loyal customers or any distributors. Very rarely did that happen. And so I've changed some things. My lists have grown. My outlook to the business has grown. And guys, when I changed these things and I seen the changes that they were making in my business, I got excited. I got a new fire for my business. I was totally prepared to be giving myself a pep talk every other day or every other week, because Jade Hooper, Jocelyn Yates, Ambassador Diamond said, look, this is not the time that you're going to make money. There's going to be a few people that are going to come to you and they're going to be ready to start the business and ready to be a loyal customer, and that's going to be great. But now is not the time that you're going to make money. But if you do these steps and stick with it, and know that if you stick with it, your boom is going to be even huger between January and April, when everybody wants to make those changes and has the money, it's all going to be worth it. Well, I knew that if I'm doing all this work and I wasn't going to get any feedback, I was going to be bummed. I wasn't going to want to keep doing it. I wasn't going to, I was probably going to fall off the wagon, do it for 2 weeks, and then not even do it. And then they said, if you can do it for 21 to 22 days, you will have a pattern. You will have it set in stone. You will have, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but you'll have, I'm just going to call it a pattern. You'll have a pattern that you're doing on a daily basis. And so it's not something that you may necessarily have to write down and do a check-off list. You'll already be doing it. Because you've created a pattern. You've created that thing that you just do every single day. Your pattern, you get up at 7 o'clock, you go to work at 8:30, you get off at 4:30, you come home, you do homework, you cook dinner, you give baths and showers, and you put your kids to bed, spend a little bit of time with the hubby or the girlfriend or the wife and watch some TV, and then you go to bed. That's your pattern that you've created in the corporate America world. And so when we tell you to do a 3-3 rule and do these things on Facebook, it's going to take a while to create that pattern to where it doesn't seem like you're doing a bunch of busy work, and it won't take as much time the more and more you frequently do it. Okay, so that's 8 minutes too long of what it needed to be, so I'm going to get started. If you have not went through your Facebook friends from A to Z, you need to do that ASAP. Capital A, capital S, capital A, capital P, as soon as possible. Now, if you are newer, like within the past month, probably don't need to do that. But if you've been in for a little while, you're seeing the same people on your Facebook feed. You're seeing It Works distributors on your Facebook feed. If you're seeing their posts, that is a spot where somebody who could be a potential loyal customer, potential distributor, could be. And so it is great to see their post, maybe get some post ideas, get some pictures, but that would be something that you would need to create in your schedule throughout the week. Like set a day aside and go through and see what your Rap Sisters are up to and see if they've shared any pictures or any statuses. That would be great that you could use to help boost your business. That would be something that you would need to set aside, because right now you want as many people that are not ordering It Works, that are not interested in It Works, that are not thinking about the business, to be in your newsfeed, to where you can interact with them, you can form a relationship with them, and they can see what you're doing. So you need to do your A to Z. It is very simple, guys. Let me see if I can get this to turn around. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Okay, turn around. Hello. Hello. Okay, I don't know how to do it, so I'm just going to have to turn it around for you. Okay, so maybe put it right there. Can you all see that? That kind of makes me mad if you can't.